Yep, online chess. It's time to take a look at even more gamers
Content creator-ები და streamer-ები, რომლებიც ჰაკერობენ.
or admitted to cheating.
წავიდა, აბა.
Quid. Since Epic Games' Battle Royale saga Fortnite was released in 2017, it's attracted adults and kids alike, one of which was Quid. In 2019, at just 13 years old, this kid won his first competitive earnings from Fortnite's World Cup solo tournament and quickly became a big name in the community. He went on to win multiple competitions and titles that same year, but suddenly, it all came crashing down. In May 2020, Quid was streaming in another tournament when, all of a sudden, this happened.
What?
What?
Who logged in? Who logged into my account?
What the fuck just happened, brother?
I got logged into my account. Hold on. I think my brother,
Nope, his brother hadn't done anything. Quid had been kicked from the tournament and banned from Fortnite. He immediately appealed this, but Epic Games had gone radio silent. 4 days later, another streamer by the name of Serpent provided some damning insight on Twitter for the whole world to see. He'd been talking to a cheat software creator who claimed that a player in the 2019 Solo Cup had used their hacks without detection, the same one Quid had been in. Then they provided Serpent with a list of all the specific applications needed to run this aim assist software. For those who don't know, aim assist is a feature that makes it easier to target other players by helping guide their crosshairs toward opponents automatically. It's enabled for players using controllers to give them the same degree of accuracy as people playing on a mouse and keyboard. The most damning part of Serpent's expose, though, was a screenshot from Quid's stream dated May 2020, revealing that he had all of these applications visible on his desktop. But, as I'm sure you noticed, Quid was already using a mouse and keyboard setup, so it seems he was abusing this feature to artificially give him better aim. Quid responded, admitting he had, in fact, tried to cheat back in 2019, but it hadn't worked. And despite a factory reset of his PC, it was still there. The only problem with his story is that the cheat application download for his desktop has a date on it, April 2020. That was a month before his tournament. Not in 2019, Quid never fully addressed this, and after trying to play the game through alt accounts and being repeatedly banned, he left the community. I don't know all the lingo, but would you call this a rage quid? In this multiplayer survival game, Camomo often notices cheaters hacking the game, which he confirms by checking their account history. But instead of banning them immediately, he likes to mess with them beforehand, like with this guy, who he found hacking resources.
We have ourselves a Stinky. Now, I'm going to give this guy a command so that whenever he farms anything, a bear will spawn with landmines planted on the bear's face.
Camomo then nudges the cheater into a trap he's set by destroying everything he's built through his cheats, forcing him to actually farm the game for more resources.
So I just deleted his entities.
And finally, the landmine bear is summoned.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
What a dead set legend, Shmooey. Guitar Hero is one of the world's most popular music rhythm games, which sees the player take up a guitar-shaped controller as thing that's by finger pattern screen. So this wasn't a live recording of unedited footage, but a screen recording of potentially rigged footage. Stunned, the community looked closer and started noticing multiple inconsistencies. It appeared that Shmooey had spliced the video of him scoring perfectly on a slower version of the song, which he'd accessed through a cheat engine, then sped the footage up in the edit afterwards. In other words, the video was fake. The community confronted Shmooey, and initially, he denied all accusations. But when even more members came forward with issues they'd found on his other videos, he crumbled and admitted at least 4 of them had been faked like this. But the community didn't stop there. They started combing through every last one of
რა
Shmui's
кайფიანი, ნახე ხალხი როგორც
comparing them
კამერობს ვიდეო და
side by
თაღლითობენ.
side with their own plays. In most instances,
მსოფლიო რეკორდებს
Shmui's games
ამყარებენ.
were running
წერტო.
ever so slightly slow in comparison. When he'd sped the footage back up, it wasn't quite to the same speed as the faster songs, leading to this ever so slight discrepancy. After further analysis, the community realized almost all of his videos had been faked in this way. More than 100 videos in total and multiple
ჩემი
world firsts.
ასე
On
მეტი ვიდეო
January
დაუსკამია
14th,
ხალხი, იკაიფე.
2021, Shmui removed all the videos on his channel.
ყველა
and
ჩემი
posted
ვიდეო
an
წაშალა და
apology,
ჩენელ
admitting
ბოდიში
he
მოიხადაო.
had, in fact, cheated on the majority of his uploads.
Yes, most of the stuff I did was unauthentic. And my fault for being a
რა
his credit, he
კაიფია
offered a
ბიჭო.
refund to anyone
ბიჭო,
who
რიცი არ
supported
მჯერა იცი? ხალხი ეგეთი დებილი როგორ არის, რომ ტიპებს შეგიძლია სახეზე იმენა ნახველი მიაფურთხო, მაგრამ ბოდიში მოიხადო და აპატიოთო. ეგეთი დებილი როგორაა ხალხი, ჩემი კაი, აი ძალიან მაგრად გინდა გითხრა რას მახსენებს, აი ქალებმა რო იციან ხოლმე რა, აი ცნობილი ისინი რო არიან, აი public figure-ები და კაჩ ესე რო იწყებენ ხოლმე ლაპარაკს პროფილში. კი როგორ არა, იმდენი სპორტსმენისთვის მიმიცია, ყველა სპორტსმენს მიმეცი, ფეხბურთელს, კალათბურთელს, ჩოგბურთელს, მსახიობებისთვისაც მიმიცია, პოლიტიკოსებსაც ვაძლევდი, მაგრამ მე ხა ისევ ნანობ და ხალხიც რო რა ცოდოა, კარგი ეხა ნანობს ეპატიება. ეგეთი გულჩვილი როგორაა ხალხი, რომ შეგიძლია ბოდიში მოიხადო, ჯერ სახეზე მიაფურთხო და მერე გაპატიებენ და დღემდე არ მჯერა ცოტა ინტერნეტში ეგეთი ხალხი როგორაა. დღემდე
him financially, through which he'd accrued thousands of dollars. But as far as apologies go, Shmui's felt authentic and dignified, and the community reacted pretty positively to the entire confession. Hey, FaZe Jarvis.
ოპა, ჯარვისა, ჯენი
If you
ჰაკერი
don't get that
კიჩიკაცი.
joke, be sure to check out part 1 of this series.
ეს ვაფშე დებილი იყო ძმაო, ეს ფეისში ვინ აიყვანა ძმაო.
XXIF and Ronaldo.
ეს Fortnite-ის სასტავი არის, გამიგია რონალდო. ჰაკერი რო იყო.
Usually only results in a ban. But being caught cheating in the big leagues has way more repercussions.
მსოფლიო ჩემპიონატზე ჰაკერობდა, ხო ტიპი მე მგონი.
XXIF and Ronaldo found out back in 2019. Following a World Cup qualifier open match in which XXIF placed second and took home $4,000, footage of
$4,000
XXIF
გაწია.
and several other competitors, including Ronaldo, acting real strange emerged. At least 3 semi-professional players all chose to land within shooting range of XXIF. But instead of going for a very obvious nearby gun to attack him, they busied themselves with other things and were all quickly knocked out by XXIF. This, my friends, is known as feeding. Their opponents collude with one another to give one of them the points for knocking out more people.
კაცო, თავსაკლოვინებდნენ და ფული აიღო და მერე გადაინაწილებდნენ რა.
XXIF were 100% guilty of collusion. All the players involved, including Ronaldo, were handed 14-day competitive bans for colluding across several matches and were ineligible to receive prizes. Later that season, though, the 2 cheating players unbelievably secured their spots in the duo qualifiers, coming in third and bagging $6,500 of prize money. Several high-ranking players argued that their punishment should have been more severe and that they didn't deserve a place in the $30 million prize pool tournament. But Epic Games didn't reverse their decision, which turned out to be a good thing, because when they eventually did appear on the big screen at the live finals in front of thousands of angry Fortnite fans, they got to hear exactly how the community felt about them. And then finally, when both XXIF and Ronaldo were knocked out of the running, the cheers were deafening.
Oh, and Zip is out of here.
Nothing like a stadium full of people celebrating your failure to bring home
ეს როდის იყო Fortnite-ზე ეგეთი ტურნირი ნახდა და არ მახსოვს.
Natasha.
ეს Call of Duty სტრიმერი არის თუ არ უწევი, ხო?
Guys who get called out for cheating in Warzone. Australian player and streamer Natasha's stats put her in the top 0.1% of winning players in Warzone.
ხატაობა არის ძმაო, იმენა ბიჭი გეიმერების დროს თუ გადახედავ, იმენა უმეტესი პატარა ბავშვები როგორ არიან, გოგო რო თამაშებს, კარგად თამაშობს, იმენა ბოუნერი აქვს იმენა წვეჭი და ბრავი ყველაფერს აკეთებენ ღმერთს ვიცავ არა. უყურებენ, ასაბებენ, აფოლოვებენ, უდონატებენ, ბოლომდე გადააკვდებიან წვეჭი და
She's so good, she's accused of cheating regularly. And from some of her footage like this, it's not hard to see why. Yeah, turning 180 degrees and locking straight onto a target without your aim shifting at all looks
მიზანი ჰაკმა როგორ დაუტრიალა დაინახე ეხა მივხვდი რა მოხდა თავიდან მეკონა გამოიხედა აბა მას უყურე ჩემი კაი კაბა ეს შემოუტრიალა ეგრევე მიზანი.
But for all her accomplishments explaining why she's so good, she's accused of cheating regularly. And from some of her footage like this, it's not hard to see why.
დაიხედა აკეთკა დაატრიალა გაუჩერა ეგრევე თან იქვე.
Yeah, turning 180 degrees and locking straight onto a target without your aim shifting at all looks kinda sus. And here, suddenly from one target to another with pinpoint precision doesn't seem like natural gameplay. Now, this could just be a combination of very good reflexes, super sensitive controls, and god-tier eyesight, or it could be an aimbot in action. Hacking Fredward. The only thing worse than cheating in an online game like Warzone is openly cheating live on stream, something aptly named Hacking Fredward does regularly. Streaming Warzone on Facebook, this small fry happily admits to using cheat software like engine owning, giving him access to aimbot and wall hacks while ruining the game for other players. Back in January, Warzone updated its anti-cheat software, and the world got to see how bad Fredward really was when he couldn't hide behind his cowardly hacks.
It might just be the gun. How did it take that many bullets to kill somebody?
I'll tell you how, bud. The Ricochet anti-cheat update included a precaution called Damage Shield. It flags players with impossibly high accuracy like those using aimbots to get automatic headshots. Then, the majority of the cheaters' bullets aren't registered by the servers, or they deliver reduced damage. So it looks like they bounce right off their target. This means it takes significantly
გაჯაყური ახსნა რა თემა რა არის რომ კარჩე მოთამაშეებს რომელსაც ძალიან მაღალი ეკის აქვს ხო accuracy თავში და სულ თავში ესვრიან damage სადაბლებსო რომ ეგრე სწრაფად ვერ მოკლანო რა მოთამაშეები და არ მესმის თუ ეგრე არის ბანი დაადონ და თუ უკვე იციან რომ ჰაკერებს თუ რამე მე ვერ გავიგე სწორად რა кайფი რაღაცა გაჩითეს და
get a kill than usual, and Fredward wasn't happy about it.
Look at that, bro. How?
But that wasn't all. Fredward's aimbot then broke entirely, and he was left unable to aim at anything at all, turning him into a sitting duck.
The aimbot just fucking broke again, man.
Well, it didn't take long for him to admit defeat, quitting the game to go whine to his cheat software company. Hang on, Warzone is rated as only suitable for players who are 18 and over, right? In which case it looks like I'm gonna need to go and report this baby. Rush 360. As streaming is becoming increasingly popular, it's also getting much harder to stand out, which is mainly why people resort to using hidden cheats on their streams to trick people into thinking that they're just that good. However, streamer Rush 360 decided to take a different approach. Sick of the number of cheaters ruining Warzone, he uploaded a video to YouTube literally called, "If You Can't Beat 'Em, Join 'Em," and he went all out on the hacks. Hacks showed his opponents through walls. He had no shame. YouTuber and Warzone player Bad Boy Beeman called out this atrocious behavior, and Rush 360 quickly deleted the video soon after. But he wasn't done there. Still desperate to break into the streaming sphere, Rush 360 took to TikTok and demonstrated how cheat software like engine owning worked for, he claims, educational purposes only.
TikTok, this is for educational purposes only, okay? So don't take this off. I'm trying to show something. What's the difference between silent aim and not silent aim? So if I go to here and I click, obviously I got silent aim on. I'm going to show you the difference between silent aim and regular aimbot.
He claimed he wanted more players to be aware of what different hacks look like. The problem was that he was doing this in a live game, potentially messing with someone else's stats just to prove a point. While it may have been made with good intentions, it was still cheating, and Activision brought down the ban hammer.
It literally... რა დეპილები არიან თო იმენა იკაიფე არ უთხრდებათ
Well, that
სტიპების
definitely
სტრიმზე
got him the
ჩამაშობენ
views he
ჰაკით
was after, but Activision wasn't done there.
I've been cheating for a little bit. It's been fun. I've been posting TikToks and all that stuff, but every one of my accounts are banned. Every single one without even me playing it.
This is a hardware ban, which means Rush 360 would need to get a brand new PC if he ever wanted to play Call of Duty again. FaZe Calais is in a league of her own. She joined the clan in June 2021, and the
საკმაოდ ახალი თემა არის
skills
თან.
she has in Call of Duty Warzone has made her a formidable online opponent. But just a few days after she signed, she came under fire for a video of her gameplay she had posted on TikTok.
Again, they're... I don't know, maybe because I was on top, like,
Yeah,
they didn't, like,
he's
hit me.
literally-
Like, I didn't die instantly.
No, he's like looking at me behind walls right now.
Did you see it? Well, a
Vera,
YouTuber
Vera,
called
Vera,
Mr.
Vera.
Chino pointed out that a red box appeared through the wall in the background.
აუ
If you watched part 1 and 2 of this
ეგარი
series, you'll know that red boxes usually
Wall
indicate
hacky
that a
ESP.
player is using a wall hack, a cheat allowing them to spot opponents.
ლეგენდა
through walls.
იმენა
The community.
მაგრამ ეგ რა პონდია რომ
quickly
ხანდახან
turned
ჩანს და
on
ხანდახან არა
reporting
თო
her for cheating, which got her banned from TikTok. But this wasn't the gotcha move they thought it was.
I can see the red box. It disappears, but look at that. I can still see the red box.
In a later stream, Calais happily explained that she was marking enemy loadout boxes for her teammates using the spotter perk. When marked by the spotter, the box's outline changes from red to orange to show it's marked for the rest of the team and is visible to spotters through the walls.
Can you see? I can see it.
The reason it turns orange is because you marked it.
I know. Yeah, I marked it for my team.
Gotta clarify for the.
Gotta clarify it for TikTok.
She definitely taught these trolls a lesson and proved exactly why she's one of the top-ranked players. And this player knows her stuff. Maybe there's hope for the FaZe clan after all. And just to add a
საწყალი
cherry on
ჯარვისი
top of
როგორ
this cake,
დაედობანი
accusers like Mr. Chino had to scramble to make apology videos for their own ignorance of the mechanics of the game. Well, just goes to show that when you aim for high-ranking players, you better not miss. Which of these do you
მოიცა
think
თავი გაიმართლა მაგითო როგორ
who do
მოიცა
you
ვერ
think
გავიგე
might be innocent? Allowing them to spot opponents.
I can see the red box. It disappears, but look at that. I can still see the red box.
In a later stream, Calais happily explained that she was marking enemy loadout boxes for her teammates using the spotter perk. When marked by the spotter, the box's outline changes from red to orange to show it's marked for the rest of the team and is visible to spotters through the walls.
Can you see? I can see it.
არა თურმე ხო ვაგასაგებია
Just because you marked it.
I know.
კავიას რა შეები ჩემი თბილი ნაზი სიყვარული კაცი იმენა
Gotta clarify it for TikTok.
She definitely taught these trolls a lesson and proved exactly why she's one of the top-ranked players. And this player knows her stuff. Maybe there's hope for the FaZe clan after all. And
გასაგებია
just
ეხა
to add a cherry on top of this cake, accusers like Mr. Chino had to scramble to make apology videos for their own ignorance of the mechanics of the game. Well, this goes to show that when you aim for
აი ესე არ ყოფილა ჰაკერი